Hello, adventurer! Welcome to Scotty's Magic Emporium. Now, I know how dangerous adventuring can be. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get you something, we're going to sell you something that will heal those little boo boos and cuts and things that you get when you get beat up by monsters. So, stick around and we will make a deal on a healing potion for you to take on your adventures. Great to have you at the Emporium.
Hey crafters, so to start this project I picked up these square glass jars, right? And there's a reason I picked this size, okay? And you'll see why. But these are going to be our potion bottles, okay? Hey crafters, here's our set of 12 bottles, and great. Not too expensive, a little over $1 each. And these are going to be perfect for our bottles, and you'll see why later in the video. So now I've got my labels. I've got front and back labels for the potions. And I'm going to paint on this acrylic can just very lightly. I don't want to cover up the writing, of course. And you can either make your own or get these. I'll show you where later. And now I'm going to use some burnt sienna and kind of stipple that on while it's wet. And as you can see, that'll start bleeding into the wet paper, and it'll give it a nice aging effect, right? And it won't be too dark. There we go, nice variation. When that dries up a bit, I'm going to use a red, watered down red, and kind of paint the heart on the label. I thought I'd give it a nice little color accent to the kind of bland label there. So cool. Now that those are dry, I'm going to use my Mod Podge and go over these. This is just a flat, matte Mod Podge, and I'm going to go over all the labels this way. And then I'll do the other ones. And I did a couple coats of the Mod Podge, and then I'm just going to cut them out. So I got a back label and a front. And I'll talk more about the the back label later. And there's the front label. All right, cool. So now I'm going to use my E6000 and glue these on to the glass. You don't want to use white glue because the white glue won't really stick to glass, right? Or you could use a spray adhesive if you want. But I had the E6000 on hand, so that's what I'm using. All right, sweet. Let those dry up. Cool. Now I picked up these red gems at the dollar store, and I thought it'd be a nice accent to do it on the top here, on the top of the cork. Now I've got this hemp rope, and I've just cut off a piece, and I want to do a little accent around the lip of the potion. So I'm going to paint this red, watered down red here, and it'll soak it into this thread here, the string. And you could just use red string if you have it, but I didn't, so I just used this hemp and painted it with the red. Easy to do. Okay, now that's all dry. I have this little dragon charm I got, and I'm going to use that in the in making this. So I'm going to put the string around, tie it around. Kind of tie it and then wrap it around a couple times and then tie it again. Now you can see I'm leaving a fairly long string off of that, and you'll see why in a sec. Okay, now that that's on there, I'm going to put a little bit of glue. That'll secure it so it won't come off. And I'll just cut the end. And now I'm going to tie there's a little loop on the dragon. I'm going to tie the dragon charm onto that, and I'll give a nice little accent there. Fun little accent. And then put some glue on that knot so it won't come off. There we go, our potion bottle is ready. Now to fill the potion bottle, I got these D4s, and I'm just going to put however many D4s is the number of D4s for the potion. So when you have your potion loaded up and you need to roll, you just open the bottle, shake it up a little bit, dump out the dice, and you got your potion. So fun at the table.
Well, hello, adventurer. I wanted to point out something neat on the back of the potion bottles. So now there's all kinds of levels of potion, anywhere from regular to greater to super. So what we've got here on our special potion bottle, on the back, as you can see, we have all the different types of healing potions, and we have the dice values for those. So when you acquire those greater potions, you can just load them up with those dice, roll it at your table, and you've got your healing potions all ready to go. So there you go, a nice little extra from DM Scotty's Magic Emporium.